What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J-Main, back checking in with the people, back with another video. And unfortunately, I have to bring some very sad news. Well, depending on who you're asking, but nonetheless, some very sad news. E3 2020 has officially been canceled. Now, last night we were hearing some rumblings, a couple tweets that went out talking about cancel your E3 flights and hotel, y'all. That was from Devolver Digital. That was the first tweet that went out. And I would say even before that tweet went out, there was a little bit of concern about what was going to happen with E3 this year because of what's going on with coronavirus. Now, Jason Schreier had made a couple tweets weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, where he talked about the future of E3, and with Sony even pulling out what the landscape might be going forward because of what companies might realize about doing things on their own, and with Sony doing it, saving money possibly, and what they could do while getting the message across the same way. So now we add another element to this. Coronavirus has been going crazy as far as canceling events. I mean, it's GDC, we saw what happened with that. PAX East, we saw what happened with that. Coachella, if you're a fan of music, you know about the Coachella Festival. That was postponed to October. Just a whole bunch of other things. Earlier today, San Francisco, the city, pretty much announced that any event that's of 1,000 people or more, any gathering, is done. No fans allowed. No people are able to go there, including Warriors games. So they'll be playing basketball without any fans in attendance. Funny story about that. I'm a Nets fan, and the first game to ever be played in the NBA without any fans in attendance will be this Nets Warriors game. So it's gonna be interesting watching this game on TV, and all you're gonna be hearing is sneakers screeching on the floor and coaches yelling out plays. Like, that's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. If you ever been to a live sporting event versus watching it on TV, you already know that the dynamic is different. But watching it on TV and no fans being there, it's probably gonna be crazy. So I'm actually excited to watch something like that, just to see how it is. But back to the topic. E3 2020 canceled due to coronavirus concerns. Last night, Devolver Digital put out their tweet: cancel your flights, cancel your hotels. And then Jason Schreier pretty much commented on that tweet. I tell you, Jason Schreier is a beast. But here we go. He says, been hearing secondhand whispers tonight from several devs pubs that E3 is canceled. Although I also heard from a couple of people in position to know that the ESA hasn't officially made a decision yet and is still consulting with pubs. Either way, it's only a matter of time. So him, a couple other people in the gaming industry were tweeting out that they've been hearing the same thing. That it's only a matter of time, not if, but when, that E3 will be canceled. A couple people even tweeted that the announcement was going to come as early as this morning. And lo and behold, around 11 a.m., we got the tweet and the message from the actual ESA that E3 has been canceled due to growing concerns over COVID-19 virus, aka coronavirus. So I'll read their statement, and then we can get into the plans going forward, and of course my opinion on this whole thing. So after careful consultation with our member companies regarding the health and safety of everyone in our industry, our fans, our employees, our exhibitors, and our longtime E3 partners, we have made the difficult decision to cancel E3 2020, scheduled for June 9th through June 11th in Los Angeles. Following increase in overwhelming concerns about COVID or COVID-19 virus, we felt this was the best way to proceed during such an unprecedented global situation. We are very disappointed that we are unable to hold this event for our fans and supporters, but we know it's the right decision based on the information we have today. Our team will be reaching out directly to exhibitors and attendees with information and providing full refunds. We are also exploring options with our members to coordinate an online experience to showcase industry announcements and news in June 2020. Updates will be shared on e3expo.com. We thank everyone who shared their views on reimagining E3 this year. We look forward to bringing you E3 2021 as a reimagined event that brings fans, media, and industry together in a showcase that celebrates the global video game industry. End quote. So, lot to unpack there. Lots to unpack. They talked about, of course, the concerns of the coronavirus being why they canceled it. Full refunds. Glad to hear that. Fans who bought tickets to go to E3, exhibitors and stuff like that will be able to get full refunds. I don't know about flights and hotels. I know some hotels you can cancel at any time up until about you check in, but sometimes hotels will not let you get your refund after a certain amount of time. So if people have booked for E3, because a lot of times you want to book early because these slots fill up quick in these hotels and these flights, you might not be able to get refunds. So hopefully the flight companies are understanding and are giving refunds to these people, because this is something that nobody could have predicted, nobody could have saw coming, and it just sucks for everybody all around that, you know, this is happening in the nation right now, and it would be dope if they would be able to refund those people. So I hope to see that happen. What else do we have? They're exploring options to do a digital event. Now, I think this will happen, especially based on a couple of publishers and developers that were speaking out after the ESA announced that E3 would be canceled. So you had people like Phil Spencer come out with a tweet, and you know, he talked about how E3 was always important. It was definitely going to be important this year with the new Xbox coming out. They're probably going to give more details about Xbox One X and stuff like that. And what Phil Spencer said is details and timing on a digital event for them will be coming soon. So they seem to be like seem like they're doing a digital event. Devolver Digital, even though, you know, they come with their video at E3 every year, they said they're even planning on doing a developer direct style / press conference and possibly more. So you got them, you know, looking at doing things digitally. Ubisoft, they came out with a statement, and you know, they talked about how they understand the cancellation, and even Ubisoft wants to get in with a digital event too. So it seems as if everybody who planned to be there will be able to announce their products and get across their message with these digital events, being that E3 will no longer be it's canceled, you know what I mean? Nothing in the physical. So that's dope, you know, because we get to still get that experience of new announcements. We love those, watching those conferences, watching those game trailers, getting that across. And to be honest, if I had to give my opinion on what I think might happen going forward, is I think people might realize, like, hold up, we're not at E3, but putting out these videos, putting out these trailers during this time, we still seeing pretty much the same numbers as we saw when we were at E3. So maybe we don't even need to be here. Maybe we don't even need to be here. We can save some money on stuff like that and just put these conferences out digitally. Shit, Sony's doing it this year. I know Nintendo still goes there to E3 sometimes. They're on the show floor with their demos and stuff like that, but we all know they don't come and do a press conference there. They have their pre-recorded Nintendo Direct that they show during their time slot. So I think that'll be cool. I'll be fine with that going forward. I had dreams of going to E3 one day, but at this point I'm cool with chilling at the crib, watching these conferences online, and then playing the game when it comes out. I still get excited for that. The conferences, being there, it'll be a cool experience, but I'm not tripping off not going or not being able to go at this point, you know? I know they opened it up more to the fans and stuff like that. All that means to me is longer lines. So that's even a turnoff. But yeah, man, this is crazy though. Coronavirus has pretty much taken out every event in its way. Every event in its way. It's not slowing down. So, you know, the health comes first. I do feel bad for some of these people that work these events, because when you cancel something like this, people usually, you know, janitors, people who work the ticket booths and stuff like that, that's a job for them. So I don't know if they'll be out of a job, if this was like a second job for them, but I hope if it does affect them, they can land on their feet and be all right, you know, be all right. But Oh, one last thing before I go. Jason Schreier also said Warner Brothers was supposed to be at E3 and doing a press conference this year to show off Batman, Harry Potter, and Rocksteady's new game. They haven't spoke up about what they're gonna do, but I need that. I need, like, go figure the 1 year Rocksteady was gonna show their new game, E3 gets canceled. Please do a digital event like everybody else, because I need to see, well, especially what Rocksteady's been working on. But I'm also excited for a new Batman game, and I'll probably check out the Harry Potter game too. I'm not a fan of the movies, but I think a game, you know, just thinking about all the magic and stuff like that, and just that world, the Harry Potter world, I think it would be a cool game, cool RPG. That's what I'm hearing it is. So let me know down in the comments, man, what y'all think about this E3 being canceled because of concerns of coronavirus. Look forward to some digital events from a couple of these publishers and devs that confirmed already. And shit, PlayStation might even do a digital event around that time. You know, they might not be at E3, but it'll probably be around that time. Rate the video, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also follow me on Twitter at jmain518. And you can check me out also on Press Start Podcast every Thursday at 8:30 Eastern on Kofi's channel. And also check out that Patreon if you like what you hear. I'll holla at y'all in my next video. Peace.